What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and welcome to another episode of Black Ops 3 5 Things, a series where we look at the smaller, intricate details of Black Ops 3 to try to teach you something new you may have not known about the game. Now, as always, let me know down in the comment section below which one of these things that I teach you today you did or did not know. I'm always interested, so let me know down below. And also, if you have anything new that I may not know about the game, you can either send it down in the comment section below or send it to me on Twitter. That link is down in the description. And in fact, everything on today's video was sent in by someone via either Twitter or the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's get into it and start looking at the 5 things you didn't know about Black Ops 3 this week. So guys, if you enjoy the series and you want to see it continue, the way to do so is by showing me that you enjoy the series by hitting that like button. It would be fantastic. Last week we got 4,000 likes on the video. Let's see if we can get 5,000. Can we do it? Can we get 5,000 likes on this video? If we can, this series will continue and we'll keep pumping out videos exactly like this one. So if you enjoy the series, all you got to do to show me is simply hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to look at has to do with the dart drone. Now, if you didn't already know, the dart drone can obviously lock onto people and you can fire rockets at them. Also, it can lock onto scorestreaks. So for example, it can lock onto a guardian, a ground-based scorestreak, lock onto it, and you can shoot your rockets at that as well. Now the question we had is it possible to actually lock onto another dart drone and have some dogfights? And the answer is 100% yes, you can. Now the only problem with this is the dart drones don't last very long, so the dogfights are actually pretty short, but they are very, very fun to do. Now I would love to see a custom game mode created where you had unlimited dart drone time and you could actually just have these gunfights on the regular, but unfortunately as of right now you get like the short period of time that you get to fly the dart around. You can 100% lock onto another dart, and the dogfights you have with these things are so fun. I suggest you get a friend and try it out for yourself because it is a good time. The next question I had this week had to do with the Mothership. And the Mothership we've looked at a lot before. We looked at the different ways to take it out, we looked at the fastest way to take it out, but the question I had revolved around another score streak. I was wondering, is it possible to take out a Mothership with one independent Hellstorm missile? And the answer is a 100% yes. And what I mean by this is that it doesn't matter whether you break apart your Hellstorm missile to give it an AoE effect or you just directly impact it. Either way, you can 100% destroy that Mothership in one hit. And I find this a little bit ridiculous. The reason why I say that is because the Mothership is worth 1700 score and the Hellstorm is worth 800 score, and I find it a little ridiculous that you can take out one Mothership with one Hellstorm missile because they're just not even close to the same amount of value. If it was 2 Hellstorms, I could understand that because that's almost the exact same value as a Mothership in the first place, but it's not. But I would really love to see the Mothership kind of buffed, make it harder to take out, and I think we need to start something. We need to start the hashtag Make the Mothership Great again, but I guess the Mothership was never really that great because you could always take it out. Hashtag Make the Mothership Great. There we go. We need to start that, get it trending, and maybe, just maybe, they'll give this thing a little bit of a buff so it's actually worthwhile going for. The next one was sent in to me by Rebels on Twitter, and the thing with this one is it revolved around the Tempest and shooting someone who is controlling a score streak. So whether that be a dart drone, whether that be a Cerberus, or whether that be a Hellstorm missile, any self-controlled score streak. And this one works to a certain extent. What I mean by this is if you're controlling, let's say, a Hellstorm missile, it is falling from the sky, and you, as a person, get shot with a Tempest. All of a sudden, you can't control where that Hellstorm missile is going for maybe about 2 to 3 seconds. This is very difficult to show on video because all of a sudden you just don't move, so the way I decided to show you is with the Cerberus. In this, I'm spinning around, shooting the Cerberus, looking in a circle, and all of a sudden, it stops moving, just like that. That is the exact moment I get shot with the Tempest, get killed, and for about 2 to 3 seconds, I can't shoot or control that Cerberus at all. So this works with any self-controlled score streak. If you shoot someone who's controlling it, there is a brief 2 to 3 second period where you absolutely cannot control that score streak, but it kind of makes sense. I had no idea that this actually happened, but I guess you're shooting someone with electricity who is controlling something via electricity, so it kind of shorts out the thing you're using to control that score streak, I guess that's the thinking behind it, or maybe it's just a little glitch. I don't know. You can let me know what you think down in the comments. Final 2 things we're looking at this week include DLC melee weapons. Now, not necessarily anything these melee weapons can do, but more what's written on them. The first includes the wrench. The wrench, on the side of the wrench, you can see the writing here here says Tyrannosaurus wrench, which is just kind of a hilarious pun. But on top of that, you can see the teeth of the wrench kind of look like teeth from, let's say, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and we've actually seen some paint jobs before indicate that the wrench actually looks very much like this if you put a paint job on it. So this is kind of just a little cool pun that they threw on the side of the wrench. And the final one we're looking at is not necessarily a pun, but it's actually two things written on the buzz cut. Now, both of these things are a little bit weird because they're both kind of covered up by the tape that wraps together the blade and the piece of wood, but on the blade, it looks like, to me, that it says Hellstorm, as in the Hellstorm missile that we were talking about earlier in this video. Now, on top of that, on the piece of wood where it's connected to the blade itself, it looks like it says BO3, as in the abbreviation for the game we're playing itself, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, you've seen YouTube creators and the developers itself call the game BO3 before, so it looks like they included it on the buzz cut, which is just a kind of cool thing added into the weapon. So that is it, the 5 things you may or may not have known about Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Let me know the things you knew, the things you didn't, down in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, it would be fantastic if you could leave a like rating. Before the video ends, however, I would like to just quickly thank Lucario Project. He has helped me out with many of these videos before, and he actually comes up with some of the ideas himself and lets me use them, so he's a very, very nice guy. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. You can go check it out. He's got plenty of videos over there. Go tell him that Ink sent you, and that link is down in the description. So if you enjoyed the video, like I said earlier, hit that like button, and check out my Twitch and Twitter down in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love every single one of you, and until next time, guys, peace out.
Maybe you should take it slow.